Beaches at Butler Lake in Kendallville are closed tonight. The Parks Department says weekly testing showed high E. coli levels because all of the recent rain. Butler Lake is one of few lakes tested weekly for E. coli because it's at the top of the watershed. Good evening, I'm Hunter Petroviak. The lakes are also closed at the bottom of the Noble County watershed. The Department of Natural Resources issued a no motor order on the West Lakes this afternoon because of continued flooding. Fox 55's Cody Butler has more.
This was supposed to be our getting ready for the 4th of July.
Instead, Liz Kirby and her husband are laying sandbags around their Waldron Lake home. They bought the place in September.
I'm trying to just keep a positive attitude. I feel like we're paying for absolutely nothing.
Flooding along the West Lakes is nothing new. 2 years ago, the water reached record levels. Since then, the West Lakes Association has worked to clear log jams from the Elkhart River to keep the water flowing. With the U.S. Geological Survey gauge at Waldron Lake just above flood stage, Kirby says more should be done.
What we're seeing is not that.
The water here in Waldron Lake has gone up significantly over the past week. Last week, this area that I'm standing at was dry. Now it's up about a foot on my boots.
I just think about the river down there, what's going on, what storms come through, and how many trees are in it.
Doug Borden moved onto Waldron Lake in 2015. He is one of many volunteers who help clear log jams downstream. Last weekend, he helped clear out 35 trees, but says there's much more work to be done.
I would say, yeah, it is frustrating. Biggest thing is closing the lake down. It's the most frustrating part.
Borden doesn't even have his boat in the lake. In fact, most people still have their boats sitting in their driveway. Until this afternoon, people could only drive them at idle speed. Now, they're not allowed at all. Paddle boats are, though.
Everybody wants to enjoy the lakes while we're up here. But, you know, unfortunately, when the water gets high.
The no motor order is in place until further notice. On the West Lakes, Cody Butler, Fox 55 News.
The West Lakes Association's boat parade scheduled for next week will only happen if the motor restrictions are lifted.